get them on the field at the same time. Didn't see that a ton last year. I'm really hoping that that's going to be something we're going to see more of.
I'm just going to watch this old one because I can see your face, and that's better.
Really putting defenses in a bind.
The way David Montgomery said it last week, like, well, we can. There's John Morton somewhere. Which
yeah.
You want to play whack-a-mole for us?
So not let me fucking.
Up there, but I'm not going to circle the wrong guy, right. Jason, unless you want to come.
No, I just
play with this.
There we go. Yeah. Oh, you look so cozy.
The one in the white hat, I would say.
A good one.
Yes.
Nailed it.
That's a good kitty right there.
Very descriptive. Well, they said TV. You don't have to be too descriptive because the people can see for themselves.
People can see it for themselves.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks for being
Figure it out.
Tour guide.
Figure it out.
Third down and 1. And there is a marker in. Sailor's trying to twist his way to the first down line.
What the fuck is this?
Communication was just thrown off there. That was one of our keys to the game, making sure everybody's on the same page. Looked like about half the line moved before the ball was snapped.
Defiant on Doomsday is real. On set.
Okay, so it's 4th down.
What's the fight?
Campbell wants to do, but I mean, what do you have to lose? They declined the penalty.
2 bigger name actors getting into an altercation on set.
I'm sure that could have happened.
Properly there, but I agree with you. It felt like almost before the play was over. Anyway,
false start or illegal shift, I guess. But hey, 4th and 1 is probably a better percentage than if you would have moved back to 3rd and 6.
Man, there's a bad start. Yep. False start. Offense number 4. It's on Horton. 5-yard penalty. Fourth down. Oh, you always have a choice.
Good point.
No, I'm with you. 4th and 6 in the preseason. You can't do it.
Yes.
I like seeing comments that are like, Pedro Pascal had a severe anxiety attack with someone's wife.
Those are just mental penalties. Coach talked about a couple weeks ago. You know, we can deal and coach with the holding calls or the physical penalties, right? The block in the back. We can coach that. But if guys are out there competing, those things are going to happen. We have to eliminate the mental penalties, just kicking ourselves and you know, with very avoidable distractions, very avoidable penalties, right?
That's right.
Have to be better.
So Dan Campbell says 2:36 in the first.
Oh, Jack's getting his ass. Oh. Oh. You've beaten this guy once, you can do it again. Have you used like fucking, did you summon Spirit Ashes? You don't see me hate. What ending are you going for? I might advise you on how to do some, or at least set up different endings. You'll accept my guidance.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
Texans have the lead 16-7, 2:36 in the second quarter. Just in case you thought you'd seen everything in the preseason, we had a kicker whiff on an extra point. Just fully knocked right through it. And some timing issues with the holder, Townsend. Houston has it from the 31. Mertz hits Powell, the quick hitter, and he's across the 35 into the Lions secondary. And it's nice to see the Lions secondary, the first teamers on the sideline, taking it all in like starting pitchers together.
Expecting a lot of big things from these guys. Brian Branch, Arnold back there. Jack Campbell's covering somebody up. Amik Robertson, Kirby, see if he can get the double-digit interceptions. Close last year, led the league. Expecting a lot of things from those guys, especially while you wait to kind of get some guy, Lee McNeil healthy back on that defensive line. You're going to have some moving pieces up there. So if those guys in the secondary can start off fast, get some takeaways, really be locked down in coverage, man, that's going to let that defense really start to progress. And I like it. And DJ Reed too, can't leave him out. They're expecting a lot of big things from him as well this year.
Are we ever going to beat Richtofen?
Yeah, for sure, but not today.
Houston has the ball at the 2-minute warning, leading 16-7. It's a second down and 5 for the Texans, who've been very efficient behind Graham Mertz.
Got to get this pass rush going a little bit. Isaac Upu, Nate Lynn out there, Keith Cooper. See if anybody can get in the backfield and be disruptive.
Lynn on the near side. Here he comes. Mertz gets it away. Again down the middle. It's a first down for Powell one more time. Gain of 10.
And now you're really putting your secondary in a bind by being able to not bring a pass rush because Kelvin Shepard's going to fire both inside linebackers that time, which obviously takes a couple guys out of coverage. Leaves a lot of one-on-ones. Houston did a nice job of picking up the blitz. You can tell he's man, Kelvin Shepard. He wants to see some more from these young guys. Go compete, right? We got some spots still available. Somebody go start separating yourself. Make a name for yourself. Show us that you want to be on this team.
Create a turnover, right? I mean, we just That's one way to do it. Takeaways from this defense at the clip that we expect in the regular season when the starters are there as Woody Marks catches that check down and he gets caught by George and Stewart. Houston's not in a major rush here, but quite a bit of parking in the meter evidently.
And the 3 timeouts, they still have the entire middle of the field available as well. And false start, looks like the center.
Come on, Jack. He's one hit.
Before he snapped.
Load delayed.
Which is fine though. Gives you a little bit extra time to catch your breath. Going to see wholesale changes coming in.
Even wholesale changes for the officiating crew. In the second half, they're going to simulate being down an official. They need reps
There you
on
go.
that
Burn
in
up
the regular season, just in case something were to happen. So the second half referee will be Stephen Woods. Clay Martin is the first half white hat, as they say.
Set the game clock to 45 seconds. The play
There's a
clock to
run
30, and both will start on my signal, please.
So 45 seconds.
Hi, Mr. Kunai.
Was a penalty with the clock in motion.
Do you care for my advice on endings, or are you gonna just do your own thing?
Lack of urgency continues.
When the whistle is blown, the clock is at 58. Let's go 48 on the game clock, 30 on the play clock, please. Thank
So
you.
they're going to put it at 48 now. So we lost 10 seconds to pick up 3 seconds. That's a net negative.
Mr. Kunai just wants some attention.
Yeah, but 2 minutes
You have a rough
situation,
day
those
yesterday. You had to
timeouts
go
are
to
you wanna
the vet.
save them as long as you can.
A little skin infection.
On the right side of the line.
Yeah.
Looked like Connor McDermott, the right tackle.
Are you on antibiotics?
Now you're
Yeah.
gonna use a timeout.
Was the game clock rolling on the signal? Yeah, so it should be
Offense
another
number
one.
68. It's a 5-yard penalty. Second down. Houston will take a timeout to
they're gonna
avoid
take this
the
timeout.
10-second runoff.
These
It's
10
30
seconds are more important than the other 10 seconds for D'Amico Ryans. Here's a message from Meyer while you sort it all out.
The good life shouldn't be reserved for the few. The finest cuisine should always be on the menu.
Please set the game clock to
And looking
45
good
seconds.
shouldn't just be for the rich and famous. At Meyer, we believe that real life deserves real good, and we work hard to bring more of it. Here, quality meets value, and selection meets savings. So the good life is always within reach. We do more to make life a good deal better. At Meyer.
A little window into how D'Amico Ryans sees time on the clock, right? He didn't want to take it down to 35, so he used the timeout this time around.
Game management is very important.
Go
And
to
it still
the
surprises probably everybody how
secluded cell real quick. You should be good to go on her ending.
They came to Ford Field, just let the entire last 35 seconds wear off. It's like, man, you have to be able as the coach to make the right decisions. D'Amico Ryans played that right. 10 seconds, that's okay because we still have all 3 timeouts. 20 seconds. Hey, now
past time at the secluded cell. I heard that's.
So burn one, we still
I
have 2 in our
didn't
back pocket.
hear. I regretted it.
Another flag. It was down in the Lions secondary. 40 seconds to go in this first half.
So when we lose a referee in the second half, is that going to be less flags, do you think, Jason?
Might be more.
Could be.
Because then
Trying to do too much?
Yeah, it could be. This will be a great psychological experiment.
Can't wait.
I know you're thrilled to engage in. The officials are talking to D'Amico Ryans and Dan Campbell, but you're right. I mean, that game at Thanksgiving, I don't know if ever I have seen real time.
There is no foul in the play. Houston will take another timeout to avoid the 10-second runoff required by rule. 30 seconds.
Okay.
So there was no foul, but then Houston
gets
took
penalized.
a timeout because how would
No,
there be a
why they're
runoff
not.
if there was no penalty?
I don't understand it because the play clock, the game clock still stops as they have to call the penalty. So I don't know what the penalty was going to be. I don't even think they gave us an idea of what a possible penalty would have been.
42 seconds on the game clock, please.
But if that would have been on the defense, then you would think, okay, the play would stop. When they picked the flag up, we saw it a lot last week. It's only been one today, so we haven't had to talk about it too much. But this is a huge third down right here, Jason, especially with Houston getting the ball out of halftime. If you can find a way to get a stop and maybe get this ball back into your offense's hands with around 30 seconds left, put some points on the board. This is a giant third down.
They'll flush him out of the pocket. Lynn got there to speed up his timer. There is a marker in at the 41. We'll check the marker.
Before the pass was thrown, holding. Defense number 38. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
You know, you have to be ready for all the situations here in preseason football. And because of last week, we decided that we need to be a little bit more flexible in the booth, bring around our own penalty flag. You want to?
Yeah, we can do that when they lose the ref. You think we can make it to the field if we see something in the second half?
Yeah, I think certainly safety first, but yeah, I think probably.
I feel bad for these people sitting about 10 rows in front of us. I don't think they would appreciate that too much. It's a little farther than it looks, Jason.
I'm just glad we have props for preseason football. It's great. It's a first down on the holding penalty, and Mertz again with a short set, and he throws it over the middle to the 44. It is Herb Smith Jr. with 31 seconds, and I believe a timeout, Houston.
Timeout, Houston. Their third and final of the half. 30 seconds.
Hey, Jason, talking about being versatile and picking up a heavy workload.
Oh boy.
Let's take a look at what your afternoon looks like, my friend.
Well, it's spending a portion of it with you, which is great. And then going across the street.
Right across the street. There it is.
To Comerica Park.
I'm sure a lot of these fans are going to be following you over.
Mr. Kuna, can you scoop?
You want to come be Andy Dirks for a day?
I wish I could.
I like it. I'm very excited. And by the way, thanks to the Tigers for lending me over here to the Lions. And thanks to the Lions for having me. And to you for your hospitality and this entire crew to let me go play 2 jobs in 1. It's great. It's very nice
awesome
of everybody, and glad to do it.
You've been great.
Oh, thanks.
Learned a
Mertz
lot.
finally got hit, and that is somehow incomplete. There is a marker in. Avonte Maddox on the coverage of Powell. Looks like it might get through to him.
Offense number 11.
Oh, they get
10-yard
Powell
penalty in the
on the
previous spot.
offensive interference, jostling with Avonte Maddox, the veteran.
Just maybe looked like a push off the initial one to gain separation. Then right there, I mean, both guys were kind of competing for that football.
We did see at the beginning of that replay, though, there was an arm extended.
Yes, right on the right hip, I think it was of Avonte Maddox. It looked like that probably is when the ball got, or I'm sorry, when the flag got thrown.
Yeah.
Which receivers, you're always taught that bent arm pressure. If you stiff arm with a straight arm, they're going to call that every single time.
Lynn got around the corner and helped create that sack. He flushed him directly into the rest of the rush and Al-Quadin Muhammad. But Nate Lynn, a couple of good reps to force Mertz elsewhere in the pocket.
No better time to get the pass rush going than in a 2-minute situation. Getting close up there to midfield. Nice way to end the first half. That's going to be something that Kelvin Shepherd is going to keep demanding out of this defensive line rolling into the second half. We have to get in the backfield. We have to hit the quarterback. We cannot keep letting our defensive back sit back there for 5-6 seconds with man-on-man coverage.
Well done at the tail end of the half. Grant Stewart with a great kickoff return to open the game for the Lions, and a couple of big hits. The Lions do trail 16-7.
No, you
and
can't.
a sideline report presented by Henry Ford Health with Danny and Dan Campbell.
Coach, your defense comes up with a big 2-minute stop. What did you like the most about the resilience there?
Well, that's good to get off the field. I mean, really, they were almost in field goal range, and then we backed them out of there, which was awesome. You know, look, there's too many penalties right now. That's a big thing for us. But, man, it's encouraging to see what Kyle did at the end of the half with Tesla, the big throw. Special teams, Grant Stewart, big return, and then that's a good stop right there. So something to build off of.
For some players on the roster bubble, this second half is their last shot to make their case. What's your message to them?
Yeah, really what I started with, which is, listen, man, we're not the only ones watching this tape. There's 31 other teams, man. Your tape speaks for itself. It always will.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks to Dan Campbell with Danny there. Our halftime report begins now here at Ford Field.
Being a starting quarterback for the Lions, moving out.
That's the look of a man who's lost a lot of hope.
Welcome back to Ford Field for some more preseason action between the Detroit Lions and the Houston Texans, the final preseason game of the year. And this is the first ever Kids Takeover Day here inside Ford Field. Audrey McCarty is here joining me today. How excited are you for this game?
I'm so excited. I'm so glad to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me.
She can take my job, that's for sure. All right, let's check out some of the fun memories Lions are help young fans create today. Such a fun-filled day for all of the kiddos getting to participate. Thanks to Audrey for joining us.
We'll be back after this.
What's Nefelli say when you talk to her? Reload her area. She should be set to go. Oh, piece of shit.
Last 2 weeks for the NFL regular season to open. Before that Week 8 bye, there's some daggers in this schedule.
Yeah, I mean, even after that it is. But yeah, sticking with those first 7 games, starting off obviously back-to-back NFC North competitions there. That's going to set the tone for how this division goes really for the entirety of the season. And we hit on it last week as well. some tough road games in there. At Baltimore, at Cincinnati, at Kansas City. Those are going to be loud environments. But as Dan Campbell always says, they love going on the road, man. They love it. So this team is going to be ready in a couple weeks.
September the 7th against the Packers. It's coming very quickly. Second half next. Key in the second half for the offense and the defense each, what would it be?
Offensively, you have to be better on first and second down, setting up way too many third downs, 1 for 4 on third down, just not sustaining enough drives. And then defensively, got to continue to build the pass rush. Like what I saw in the last snap with Nate Lynn, Al-Quadin Muhammad getting in the backfield, not enough of that. You got to be able to stop the run defensively, and then third down really start to rush Houston's quarterback and make sure they're not getting comfortable like they were in the first half.
Graham Mertz was great in the first half for the Texans. Little Lions out on the field. We do it for the kids.
Taking plays. It's good to see.
Yeah, bitch, they got you.
Henry Ford Health.
Awesome.
Amik Robertson and Danny.
Amik, a big revelation was made during training camp. You said you're an offensive player playing defense. What does that mean?
You know, it's just, you know, having different kind of, you know, different skills, right? Most importantly, you know, my ball skills. You know, this year I'm going to try to emphasize that more, you know, showing everybody my ball skills, even my return skills. You know, I was an offensive guy in high school, really an athlete, but I just transformed my position when I got to college, you know, because I couldn't take those hits coming across the middle.
I'm surprised you didn't mention your 2,000 yards and, 24 touchdowns in high school?
Yeah. Hey, I was all-around guy. You know, I tried to, you know, play the game of football, wanted to be a different kind of player, a guy that wanted to be on the field every down and to help my team. You know, I put the work in. I was able to be one of the best, you know, from my area.
You told us this is the smartest you felt around the game of football in this season. What's changed for you?
Say it again one more time.
You said that this was the smartest you felt around the game. What's changed for you this season?
I think just really dialing into, you know, my film study, right? And everything, you know, as far as working on my weaknesses. Even when I wasn't out there, you know, still paying attention to the game, you know, and the game has slowed down. You know, like I said before, trying to fix those mistakes that I made and attack my strengths, right? And I think now, you know, when I'm out there and being able to play corner and nickel, the game has slowed down a lot for me, you know. So I had some time at the Raiders, slow, you know, started off slow for me, but I used that time when I wasn't playing to watch tape and, like I said before, work on my weaknesses. And, you know, it's, you know, I see it paying off.
We can see it. Amik, thank you very much.
Amik Robertson, thank you to him as we are underway. Half number 2 from here at Ford Field, and the Texans will have it first. Jordan on the return. Finds his way to the 29-yard line, and TJ will see Keaton Slovis coming to play quarterback for the Texans. The well-traveled USC Trojan, Pitt Panther, BYU Cougar in a Texans jersey. But Graham Mertz is 14 for 16 in the first half. You want to see more of a pass rush, you said.
Yeah, and you have to be able to stop the run on first and second down. Just too many opportunities in the first half for Texans to run that play-action pass and really start to mess with the eyes of the linebackers and the safeties. So first and second down, if you're able to stop the run, force the third and longs, make the Texans one-dimensional here in the second half, start to get home, maybe give yourself some opportunities to take the ball away as well.
Slovis play action. There goes Lynn around the corner again. Boy, Nate Lynn has sped up the timer of both Mertz and Slovis on the past couple of plays dating back to the first half.
Well, I imagine halftime speech. You don't have a ton of time there, a couple minutes to get in there and, you know, take care of business, talk about some adjustments you want to make. But I can guarantee you, if I was in that locker room, it'd be, guys, we got to get to the quarterback. We had one really hit, and it was the last play. Great job closing out that 2-minute drill in the first half, but not good enough. We need to be more consistent in getting into the backfield and rattling the quarterback and, like I said, trying to get some of those takeaway opportunities.
Lynn again in pursuit, didn't get there. Jordan to the 39. Lawrence Strickland with the hit. The best halftime speech of your career was what?
Wow. It's got to be the Super Bowl. Charles Woodson went down early in the game with a broken collarbone and, you know, stayed with the guys. And I know our fans don't want to hear it, but Charles Woodson's beloved everywhere he goes, especially in this town. And, you know, just very passionate speech. You could tell how much it hurt him to have to miss the second half of that Super Bowl. And, you know, getting the guys fired up, ready to go. That was, I don't remember verbatim what he said, but you just remember the way you felt. And big part of the reason why that team ended up winning.
By the way, our new referee in the second half,
The ball will be placed
Stephen
on the
Woods.
29-yard line, first down.
In case you missed it in the first half, the officials are simulating
Scratch
this
that
will be
39.
first down. Wait, scratch that, you said. It is a first down.
Okay.
You never want to hear scratch that.
Yeah. Never mind.
They're simulating being down a man on the crew.
Which has happened.
Yeah.
We've seen guys get injured sometimes, and normally you get into playoff games, I think you might have some backups on the sideline if you need it, but a lot of regular season games, guy gets rolled up on the sideline or run over in the middle of the field. It can happen, so don't mind the NFL trying to get these guys some work.
By the way you said you felt when you listened to Charles Woodson talk, that's how I feel when Chris Spielman talks. He's planning to join us coming up after the next break, so can't wait. If I get teary-eyed, my former broadcast partner from the ESPN days, you'll know why.
You two can take it if you want to. I can step out.
No.
You guys need a moment.
You're earning your keep today, Lang. Second down and 1 for the Texans. Jordan has has run it very well in this opening drive of the third quarter behind Keaton Slovis. In the box and a handoff for Jordan right into the pile. What is the, just for folks who haven't heard you talk about it, what's the pile like on a play like that?
When it's 2nd and 1 and there's...
Are Mexicans no worse than Indians with their food stands?
With their what?
Their hot dog and their little stands.
I want you to know that you're on a Jack's live stream saying this.
Oops.
And like I've heard it twice now. She muted her mic, dude. Like that's gonna change what happened here.
And I get caught in the wrong position. There's going to be a lot of guys flying in from every different direction.
I'm just watching a travel vlogger I watch.
Why is that worse?
I said no worse. No better, I should say.
I don't know. I see Indian. Oh fuck! I'm about to get into it. All right. I've seen some fucking videos of fucking flies just like on food, and they serve it, and they're like, "This looks good. Here you go."
Well, it's like even in America, like everywhere, there's like little. There's Hispanics with like their little food bank. It's like there's no possible way that you're upholding food safety.
You fucking hall monitor, dude.
It's just gross. I'm trying to think what's a semi-poor white country, and you don't see them serving up. I don't know anything about that.
But I'm telling you what, they definitely serve up some fuck, dude. I tell you this, it's gross over there. Yeah. At least there's not two of them yet.
When we come back, and I think people are going to want to hear 16-7 with Turner down.
I can't believe Chanel got so racial in this fucking live stream, dude. It's fucking crazy. Why would she do that? I mean, honestly, you should have beat it. Yeah. Yep. You are in the area where things start to scale to your current level. That was some good fucking girl. There's just no way that I can see that you're upholding your duties as a food
Not
safety
even that.
regulator.
I can't even explain what I'm thinking here, dude. I just think it's gross. But it makes me sound like I'm not a white people glazer either. I hate those guys too.
I mean, like, do you see a hot dog stand and you're like, yeah, let's get after it? No, you're like,
I think what this is stemming from.
You're drunk as shit, and you're like, okay, well, I need to eat this hot dog like currently.
I think what's you can't see what I'm watching right now, but I'm just seeing like, you know, the annoyance of people trying to sell you stuff constantly, like on the streets. That just pissed me off.
Yeah, dude. If I'm walking through a mall and someone's trying to sell me like a fucking phone case, dude, it's like, nah, dude, I'm good. If I needed a phone case, I would go to Amazon like a fucking human being, dude. Let me see your phone. Hey, yo, fuck off, dude.
The thing that I always admired about
Hey, yo, how
him,
about you
and
shut
PJ
the
understands
fuck
because he's
up,
probably
dude?
played against guys, the versatility that he had. He can play the nose, he can play the 1-tech, the 3-tech, the 5-tech, the 6-tech, 7, 8, 9-tech, which made him so good. And he played with great effort and he cared. I mean, he deeply
You know,
cared
I'll
about
give you
creating
$50
things.
if you
An honor to
fucking
play
beat
with him.
Elden
I'm really
Ring.
happy for Robert. He deserves this.
And how, it had to make your job easier playing with guys like Robert.
I would need more because I would like never do it, so like it'd take too long.
$50 isn't enough, dude. Go fuck yourself.
Well, Pritchard and you know, I played with a lot of Jerry Ball, for example, and everybody knows Jerry.
There's like 5 mandatory bosses, dude.
TJ, and you probably know this. You're only as good as the people in front of you as a linebacker. I only made tackles when guys would eat up space. I played. The only reason why I was able
Spoilers,
to
it wasn't
play
fine.
and be productive, I had some ability, but I also had guys in front of me that were great players like Robert Bourget. See right there.
If you had to be locked into a room,
Yeah, he wasn't going to let
then
go of Sean King there, by the way.
you had to beat all those 5 mandatory bosses, how long would it take you guys till you can leave the room?
Effort is the great equalizer. Not only is he supremely talented, but when you match that with effort, you end up with the Blue Jackets.
Do I get to
so it's really
like
cool.
level up?
Great shape too. Robert Bourget is still.
Yeah, you gotta beat the game, whatever that entails.
I think he still has a couple
Well, they
snaps
often
left in him.
confuse me and Jason Benetti.
Please don't ever do that to yourself.
See, when people say you look like you can still play, that's a compliment as a linebacker.
I think it would take me a week.
And that's just another way of saying you're still pretty big, huh?
I could do it. I could do it in 8 hours.
It's like too big, too small, just right in the middle.
But I've also played through the game 4 times.
Robert Bourget as a person, like for people who've never met him.
What about you, Jack?
Him as a guy, what was he like?
So I think Robert understands that he's been given a gift and put in a spotlight. And with that spotlight, he's recognized that there comes a responsibility to give back. He's certainly done that within the communities that he lives in.
Second and goal, and we have a flag.
Oh.
Look, you did this for a long time as an analyst. Were you just for old times' sake here on second and goal?
Yours.
All right.
Let's see, second and, what do we have? Second and
goal.
Second and 16.
Yep.
So what I want to do here is just keep the ball in front of me, get it to the third, 7 or 8, give them a check down if you have to, stop and run. Most offenses are successful in the red zone when they run the football. That's how you determine a good offensive red zone. So here we go.
We have a telestrator too if you want to draw something here. Mark Fox loves when people draw on live action. Second and goal. Quick set. It's Powell on the wide receiver screen. They do get to about that 7, Chris, and there's a marker down.
And usually those wide receiver screens, we did a good job with our corner turning the ball back in because 10 other guys are coming from the inside. The problem is offense.
Okay.
You like how I shut up during the flag?
That's nice. Good technique.
Let me show you the preview here. Right here, you're going to have a corner coming out here. His job is to turn the ball in because all our guys are being coming from this way in pursuit. Now, and for those things,
I got you.
For
Somebody
those,
clear it.
For those things, I'm out of practice for 5 years. Give me a break, Mark. The defensive line usually will create turnovers. That's the time to create turnovers because you're tackling a guy from behind.
That was next level illustration there. They haven't let me do that yet.
That's a lot. Well,
they haven't taken away from me.
But they let you tell it straight on radio.
Nice. The arrows, the lines.
There you go.
Yeah, nice read.
Great read there. Trevor Nowatzki blew that thing up. Chris, you gotta love that.
Well, here's Trevor's done a really good job. I think his growth is coming from playing off the ball. Now he's playing off the ball, and Trevor Nowatzki's going to have him man to man. And watch him, he'll hug up. He slips the blockers, and he's able to break up the pass. Now, Trevor, what he brings now not only is special teams value, but he also can play on the ball as a Sam linebacker or off the ball. And the more you can do, the better chance you have to stand. And here's Trevor right there. You got him? There
I got you.
TJ.
And the biggest difference between playing that Sam, maybe on the ball linebacker, to playing now off the ball is.
I'll tell you here after I see this play. Good job.
Nice.
Oh, man, what a tackle. Lawrence Strickland with an absolute bone crusher.
I'm going to get to the biggest difference, but I want to talk about this tackle.
That's what we're talking about.
It's all fundamentals. Here's the rules of tackling. It's 1 step and wrap, 2 steps and squeezed. Bring your feet, eyes up, head up, wrap up, run through your target, not to your target. Watch him bring his feet. Look at his feet run through the target. That's beautiful. Big thing about off the line, happens a lot faster. On the line, that happens a lot slower for linebackers. There you go. Here we go.
Fairbairn to kick it. Oh, a tough exchange again, and this one goes sailing wide. No good.
The beautiful thing about football, you can play with violence. And this is the violence you want. 1 step and wrap, 2 steps and squeeze, come with bad tensions, bring your feet, run through your target, not to your target. All right, Hutch, we'll see you do that in a couple weeks.
Chris, you're the best. Thank you.
Brooke, go get vaccinated, dude.
Yeah, I fucking can't, dude. Fuck you.
Why?
Because I can't go to the ER for it.
Why?
They told me I can't.
So you're just gonna die?
It's like yeah.
They told me I can't. I suck dick on accident.
Why not just go to the outpatient like they said?
Are you stupid? I explained everything to you.
Yeah, but if you just show up there, I can't like say no.
I can, and they're closed.
And what, the ER, they didn't say, ER didn't say not to go.
I called them, Rob. Oh my god. I literally talked to them on the phone.
You called 911.
No.
No. Chris Spielman, so fantastic to see him and just watch him in his element. He's a
Well, your only other option is to die from rabies, which I hear isn't fun.
He's phenomenal.
Yeah, he is.
Yep.
I'm kind of intimidated right now. I feel like I just lost my job.
No.
That was like
I don't think I do, but I also don't want to take the chance. But I guess I'll just call on Monday.
Dropping back, stepping up. There is a marker down. He's on target for Ronnie Bell into Texas.
All right, Dr. Jack, I'll take your word for it.
That was like Zach Johnson, 77.
Holding.
Yeah.
Offense, number 77. 10-yard penalty.
Draw.
Yeah, and he's just
You know Jack's retarded, right? I don't know if you should...
here with this defensive tackle. Play action pass. See how he misses with
That's
that
all right.
left hand, Jason, then it just gets up around the shoulder pad. You're going to get called for that every single time. You have to be able to try to redirect that hand. A lot of times you're not going to hit that defensive lineman with your initial punch because If you ever go to practice and you watch offensive linemen just punch, 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 well, guess what the defensive linemen are doing? Swipe, swipe, swipe. So you're not always going to get that initial contact where you want it to be. You have to be able to redirect that hand back underneath and find that shoulder pad.
There's a handoff, and it is Sailors. All right, I'm going to take my life in my own hands here. Show me how you're going to redirect.
Do we need
Yeah.
Do we need a waiver for? Okay.
Yeah, I signed it.
Zach's hands are outside here, right?
Yep.
You have to find a way to keep your feet moving, but then to circle. It's a circle underneath.
It's circle underneath.
You can't go this way because their arms are right there. So you have to try to find a way to circle back underneath. Get on that chest plate. Anytime you get caught out here for an extended period of time, that's all the referees. That's what officials see.
You end up here, right?
And you're restricting, and now your feet are going to get beat. Your feet are going to be in a bad position. If you have bad hands, but you can still keep your feet in front of the defender, you are probably going to get away with it most of the time. But when your feet are out of place and when your hands are out of place, that's when you're.
Is that the one with the big nose?
Sailors on the run. See, we both survived that.
That didn't hurt you. You got a long day ahead of you. I don't want to.
Multiple attorneys were on line one. So the late great Bill Walton.
Chris, you encouraged this?
I didn't encourage it. He just showed me when he first made it, and I thought it was funny.
Where he was blocking my shot. And there were 4 or 5 people.
Well, you made yours looking at the crow, you fucking nerd. Who cares?
Be the absolute end of me.
Yeah, well, first off, it looks sick. So.
It does look pretty sick.
I'm a glutton for punishment.
I'd fuck that guy.
Third down for Hendon Hooker.
I know.
Little shovel pass, got it away for Sailors, who is hit from behind. He's down at the 29 by Dylan Horton.
Why would you
the
stop?
30th
Go
man
ahead.
out of TCU.
Well, he already got called fat yesterday.
Oh my god, Janelle's such a cunt, dude.
Sometimes that means, hey, right tackle, I've got to now squeeze in and block that technique.
Fucking hate her,
Houston did a
dude.
nice job of kind of baiting that protection. They dropped everybody out. Hendon really didn't have an opportunity to look downfield too long because he had that free rusher coming to his right.
Yeah, we hate you.
And that's what Coach
Jack,
talked
why did
about
you take
yesterday.
offense to that? She wasn't talking to you.
Just make the right decisions. Don't try to do too much and run around and scramble. Keep your eyes
Oh,
downfield and just
nice.
go play football. I think he's doing a much better job of doing that.
Hey, I'm also over 200 pounds, so it's okay. So let's just let it go now. How about?
Oh, I don't like that we're talking about me now, so let's just let it go. Fuck you.
If Janelle's over 200 pounds, I must weigh like 1,000.
One time, I asked Sing what part of Texas he's from, El Paso. He's like, no, you racist. And I don't know anything about Texas, but now watching after this video, it sounds racist.
That's so funny, we're all so fat. Except for Janelle, right? Fuck you, bitch.
10% back on every purchase in stadium when you scan your Lions Perks card presented by Delta. The Lions Perks card is free and accessible.
Rick, I really don't think you should go without the shot, dude.
Lions app.
Yeah, well,
Wonder if that's a hearty soup or if it's
find me a solution.
broth-based on that sign. I don't know.
Well, what do you prefer?
We're asking.
There's no way if you go to the ER, dude, they're gonna be like, we can't give you your next shot for rabies.
Well, you go ahead and take me to the ER, and I guess we'll find out.
Alright, well, if you're just gonna be difficult, I mean, fuck it. I guess you can die to rabies, dude.
How am I being difficult?
You're not. You're being fucking insane. Please.
And this defense, and Dan Campbell, I mean, he preaches it too. You have to do the fundamentals. We got a great breakdown from.
Did you say I'm being a sing?
About what it looks like to, fire, shoot at the guy, go wrap up.
That Sprite really fucking me up.
Lions defense as a whole has really been doing a nice job.
Pressure from the secondary, forced a high throw, and Powell tripped up. Lauren Strickland got a hand on him to make sure he was down. It's third down, but a little creativity from Kelvin Shepard there.
Yeah, and we almost jinxed it, and that's just a simple RPO from Houston. They see the blitz off the right side, throw the little quick stop route, and Lauren Strickland does just enough to bring down the ball carrier. That's a huge stop, because if you miss that, there is a ton of green grass out there. Lauren Strickland did a nice job of keeping this to third down instead of an explosive play.
Slovis got it to Cephas. Quintez Cephas gets cleaned out by Strickland just short of midfield. It's a first down for Houston. You know, we've talked about Rock Yassin. We've talked about some other guys playing multiple positions here in the preseason. And Dan Campbell loves versatility, loves to have it on the roster. With whoever ends up making this roster, you can imagine it's going to be a major factor. And TJ, I know in your experience playing football, you've been a really versatile player as well. You know, people think of you as an offensive lineman, but I asked you about that 2-yard gain earlier because, look, you've played defensive lineman.
Everyone's, fat shamed the average male population.
Of course, but we don't have the footage of you being really good at it.
Easy.
You could have picked any other of the 9 plays, and nothing like getting circled out on national TV, by the way, playing out of position there by my buddy Chris Collinsworth in front of millions of people. I can't tell if it's a circle.
Never mind. I'm not even gonna get into it.
Rick, why don't you meet your mic, huh?
It's about being
versatile
and being coachable, Jason. You have to be able to do whatever the coaches ask of you. Fill in a little
Said
bit.
like it too much.
D-tackle wasn't my home.
Idiot.
And honestly, you and Spielman did such a great job.
Let's see it. There you go.
Right there. That's one person. That's two. It's going to be
here we go.
4 people worth of nothing.
And I haven't forgiven John Sullivan for this either. I got tripped, right? That's when you go back to the sideline. It's like, I would have had it, coach. I got tripped.
I kind of want to circle it again. If we could show it again.
Might have been.
Boy, this is fun. I love the telestrator here.
Might have been my last play at defensive tackle, by the way.
Was it your last play?
Actually, now that I think about it, I think it was.
Was it actually?
It was only for 2 games. Probably about 10 or 12 plays on short yardage. Thanks for ripping that scab off for me.
Yeah, we do our best. Third down and 2. It's a throw for a first down. It is Luke Lachey, the rookie out of Iowa. Yeah, let's just
keep having fun.
Well, why don't you just break it down? Like, what happened here, though? Like, why was this not? Let's circle.
Well, look, I mean, I'm on the backside. They're clear. They're going to run power to the left. Yeah. I get back blocked. I try to swim move right there, and then you can clearly see me trip. So, me one-on-one in the hole with Adrian Peterson, I probably would have liked my chance.
Yeah.
I think my eyes just got a little bit too big for my britches, and got wiped out of the play. And once again, like I said, got circled on Sunday Night Football and exposed in front of millions of people. So,
hey,
yeah, not bitter about it at all.
No, you seem like you're not. Jakob Johnson on the catch. He gets cut down at the 29. To be clear, you did share the footage.
That's true.
Like,
yes.
there was a...
I didn't share that play necessarily.
No.
I think the conversation was, I've played 7 positions in an NFL game, all 5 lineman spots, tight end, and then actually I played a couple defensive spots as well, D-tackle. And it was like, how did it go? And I said, actually, it went pretty well. And then somebody was like, well, I do remember that one play. I'm like, of course.
All right.
I almost had a pressure one time against Miami with a nice little spin move on a pass rush, but
We didn't have that.
That's the one that everybody remember. Yeah, of course we didn't have that
It's
one.
fucking
Nice job.
disgusting.
But yes, it was serious conversation, especially if you're a depth player.
Yes.
You cannot specialize at one spot.
No, we joke around, but like that's
yes, you
that's
have
important.
to. It is important. And whether you're in the secondary, being able to play safety, bump into the nickel spot, go play outside corner. Whether you're on the offensive line, you can't just be a left tackle, right? We might need you on right tackle. We might need you at left guard. So that flexibility and versatility is important.
So 3rd down and 1. Lynn on the tackle to get the stop on 2nd down. Everybody up at the line. Brooks is the tailback. 3rd and 1. They'll hand it to him. He runs right into the pile. And Brooks drives his legs to pick up the 1st down.
Man, that's just old school football right there. Yeah. Everybody in this building knew exactly what the Texans were going to do. And fullback leading up in the way. Stalemate at the line of scrimmage. Texans find a way to sneak out that extra inch or two to pick up the 1st down.
That play we showed of yours is the perfect example of what's important to NFL teams at the tail end of a roster, though. The want to. The, hey, if you need me, I can do this. And the Lions needed that more than just about any team in the NFL last year. You learn a lot about your depth in the preseason and then sometimes in the regular season. 1 quarter of the preseason left next.
With litter robot?
That is the end.
I can't smell your litter.
Detroit Lions preseason game broadcast is presented by Meyer. The Sideline Report is presented by Henry Ford Health, and I'm joined now by Jamison Williams. There aren't very many days in training camp that we don't see you going for a 50-yard dime from Jared Goff. How excited are you to get into this playbook once week 1 comes?
I'm really excited, it's just football, it's just ball. It's something I love to do. And me and my quarterback and all the other guys, we've been connecting well through camp. So, we're looking forward to week 1. We got to go away, so we just hopefully we get a win.
How is Johnny Morton, your new OC, bringing out the best in you?
He always pushes for the best. He's been around a lot of guys. He's been coaching for a long time. And, he just wants the best for us. If we mess up on something, we got to redo it 2 or 3 times just to get it right and perfect it. He's come over with some great play calls. He's still trusting his players, and he's letting his players handle everything. So, I love him, man. He's just got the good things ahead for us.
You were on his radar all the way dating back to spring. He's like, J-Mo is something else right now. Where have you grown the most, whether it's physically or mentally?
I think it's mentally, all mentally. The physical part of the game and playing football, it kind of comes easy with me just being athletic and things. So, you got to go to the mental part sometimes and just
make sure everything is there and put both together. And once you put both together, you can become unstoppable. So I've been working on my mental a lot, you know, just staying calm and, you know, going next play mentality a lot. And that's the main thing, next play mentality. You might have a drop and the ball might come back to you next play, so you can't be focused on that drop. You gotta be focused on the next play. What's the next play? You might gotta block for a brother. You might gotta have a touchdown block. You might just gotta do anything for the team to score or win. So, you know, my main thing been mental, next play mentality, moving on with things.
J-Mo, thank you.
Tyson Russell, the interception. Danny had spoken to Jameson Williams moments ago, and that is a big takeaway for the defense. But you love to hear Jameson Williams talk about the big pictures. That's an interception. Hendon Hooker has it picked off by Jalen Mills. The 10th year man out of LSU is right to him. And that is
what a psycho.
Yeah, especially when you just got the momentum back. Houston was driving down in the red zone. You get a massive takeaway, and then one play later, give it back, and that ball just sailed on Hendon. And was going to get a little pressure. See that blitzing linebacker 46 probably made Hendon throw it a little bit faster. You can tell Lovett wasn't even out of his break yet. I think even, you know, if he had more time, that probably wasn't the right guy to throw to. If you're Hendon Hooker, that's where you'd like to see maybe use your legs to get out of the pocket. Maybe just throw the ball away, right? Anytime you have underneath coverage on a crossing route with the safety over the top, that is a very, very dangerous throw in this league.
After the play,
Buchanan just launched it.
Unsportsmanlike. Texas, 15-yard penalty, first down.
Texas. He's not used to winning.
Well, no,
he's doing his best.
He was trying to say
Stephen Woods.
So we'll step aside, but we're going to find out some trivia about the Texans after this. You ready? All right.
Interesting.
Gear up for game day at Lions Supply, the official retail store of the Detroit Lions, located inside Ford Field and accessible through Gate A or Gate G. Lions Supply is open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on Saturdays before Lions home game. All right, so we heard the second half referee, Stephen Woods, mention that the penalty was on the Texans, or Texas.
Yeah. That team.
The other team. After the play, we'll tell you about their name.
Ooh, no.
Keaton Slovis to throw, got it to the sideline, and the feet are in for Cephas. It's a first down. So the Texans had 5 finalists, as the story goes, for their name when they chose Texans.
Okay.
The other 4, as a story on NFL.com had, Apollos, Bobcats, Stallions and Wildcatters.
Yeah, I think they picked the right one.
You think so?
I mean, Bobcats isn't terrible.
Wildcatters?
Wildcatters. Yeah, that sounds like a double-A baseball team. I don't think that one would have went over too well. Texans, keep it simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apollos, you know. Like,
what about the Houstons?
Okay.
I mean,
we'd have a problem.
Be a little too simple.
It's Jordan to the outside, and he leans for the pylon. I don't think he got in. Russell with the hit as Jordan was right around the 1.
Man gets close, reaches out, watch that right leg come down, right knee's down. Yep, just about a yard short. Lions are starting to lose a little bit too much of that edge on the backside of some of these runs. Texans are doing a nice job of cutting it back, and got to be disciplined in your gap integrity, right? If I'm supposed to have the most outside gap, I got to stay there. Even if the play looks like it's going away from the original, you got to trust that your teammates are going to be there to make a play for you.
First and goal. Jordan into the pile, and he is swarmed under. He's going to lose maybe 2 as the interior of the line. There's Keith Cooper Jr. crawling from the bottom of the pile. A young man, by the way, who went to Arian Foster's camps as a kid down in Houston playing against the Texans.
And just look at the get off from the defensive line. You can tell they're 2 yards in the backfield. Anytime you can get that type of penetration, you're not going to allow that fullback to get to his assignment, which is normally one of the middle linebackers. You just throw everything in a jumble, and then you try to find a way to get off the block and make a play. Really good rep from the entire defensive line that time.
Roll out and throw for Slovis. It is a touchdown for Daniel Jackson, the rookie out of Minnesota, with the Texans touchdown.
And a lot of that is awareness, Jason. I try to tell young guys all the time, if you're down on the goal line at the 1 yard line and the other team tries to run the ball and you stop them for a 2 yard loss, that a lot of offensive coordinators are not going to go right back to a run play. They're going to try to mess with your eyes and go to a play action, a bootleg, a rollout of some sort. Because offensive coordinators are they get spooked by negative plays. Hey, we just ran the ball. We lost 2 yards. You guys really think I'm going to trust you to call another run? Like, no, I'm going to try to call play action. And a lot of times it works because you are talked down inside that 5 yard line. You know, we got to stop the run, got to stop the run, got to stop the run. That's just one of those awareness plays for young players. We just stop the run. Now my antenna's got to go up. I have a feeling that the pass is going to come. Good play call from Houston, better execution.
Imagine this. Dave.
Like 110 damage from Swirling Growth, just so insane.
Lions preseason TV broadcast is presented by Meyer and brought to you by Cure Auto Insurance. And by Jack Daniels.
There it is.
Got a little smoke here for the last one. Don't even know who that is.
Classic voiceover.
Oh my god, these catacombs suck, huh, Jack? Confused yet?
Texans scored most
Oh, you're about
recently
to
at
lose some
Daniel
fucking
Jackson's
rooms. Oh
touchdown
my god.
to make it 23-7.
Oh my
And the Lions would love to have a little momentum for the offense. Last preseason game, 2 weeks before the opener, and Hendon Hooker specifically trying to bounce back from that interception on his last pass. Kennedy to the fringe across the 25.
Yeah, you
To the 28, and
fucking Jesus Christ. Hopefully you leveled up before that.
I thought really most of the reps he's taken before that last interception have been what the coaches are looking for. Stay on timing. Stay on, let's see some accuracy. Let's see some poise.
Yeah,
Stay in the pocket.
right.
Try to show us what you can do with your arm, right? The Atlanta game, Miami game. Just saying too much like, hang in the pocket, right? Keep your eyes downfield. I think he's done a
Do
nice
me a
job of
favor
doing
if
that.
we get off
Obviously,
this.
the last play he had was not a good one, but if you're Hendon Hooker,
Step back on it and step off.
almost 13 minutes to go. You got to find a way to
Yeah, activate so it goes back.
Some positive football.
See Jackson Meeks there with a block on that run for Deion
Okay, well,
Jackson.
no. Go back and look in there.
Jackson Meeks.
Yeah, the undrafted rookie is seriously eyeing a roster spot here in Detroit, and
You
this has
don't
been a moment he's been
go
preparing
look
for.
underneath the
Long
platform,
before he
dude.
signed with Detroit, dating back to his high school spring breaks, you know
I'm trying to help you.
It was his NFL defensive end uncle, Zadarius Smith. He was Uncle Z's little shadow. They ate the same diet, did the same NFL training. Meeks told me he's okay if he never gets to play with his uncle. Right now, he's just focused on being confident and trying to make this roster.
Great pedigree. Hendon Hooker flashing the speed. That is the tantalizing part of the game for Hendon Hooker. Just carving the middle of the field. A run of 25.
And just finding something out of nothing. A lot of press up there in the middle of that pocket. Hendon does a nice job of keeping his legs alive. Only thing I'd like to see different, Jason, is just slide, right? It's not necessary to take 3 shots from the defenders there. You did a great job of getting out of the pocket, picking up the first down. Don't put yourself at risk to getting injured, but I like the athleticism I see. That looked like a football player. There's nothing there. Everything's crashing down on me. Do I just take the sack? Stay alive, right? Improvise. Try to find a way to make something happen when nothing is there.
It was also a decisive choice. I mean, it was the most self-assured decision we've seen from him in the preseason. Just watching him physically, right foot the ground, go.
And escapability. It looked like, from our level here, there was absolutely nowhere to go with a couple guys bearing right down, right through the middle of that offensive line. And if you're going to be a second quarterback in this league, you have to bring something different to the table. A lot of these guys do have some elusiveness. They do have some speed where, this play only works against, cover 3. And then you get cover 2 and it's like, oh man, they got the perfect defense called. How can I still find a way to make it work though? That's what you have to do to give the organization confidence that you can go in there and just give everybody hope that you can, and belief that you can go out there and compete.
Guarantee I know where this goes. Oh, maybe not. I thought you were going to get chopped up, but I guess.
Quarterbacks are like folk heroes in a lot of towns. They're probably the one athlete, I would say, in a major sport that fans love, but hope to never watch play. Right? Because that means, obviously, something happened to your number 1.
Yeah.
But Hendon is even there, just a little quick movement. That ball hits the ground.
Yeah, that should be incomplete. They will blow it dead. I mean, it's like going to watch a movie about people singing, and instead of Anna Kendrick, you get an offensive lineman.
Oh, more jabs, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a good jab. I guess I saw that. But yes, that ball did hit the ground. Yeah. Even the quick little step to the right, though, from Hendon to, kind of get out of that pressure, keep his eyes downfield. Wasn't the great throw.
You don't have to kill all these.
Overall, keeping that play alive when there was nothing there. Keeps the ball in your hand, gives you an opportunity. You're on this 4th down to try to look at the field, and you got at least 9 yards to go.
Got to get to the 37. Hendon Hooker on 4th down.
I can tell I'm almost up in the 6, but I'm not quite
there for this Lions drive. He wanted Lovett. We talked about how deep the receiver room is. Lovett, an interesting prospect, the rookie out of Georgia, couldn't reel that in, and the Texans will take over next.
Oh, nice. What a cute kitty. I just want attention.
What do we got there? What up, one pride like that. Rory, I know you're gearing up for the season, man. Ford Field is always a fun time. What do you want to learn? Okay, I got you. Yeah, I think I got it there. That's good stuff.
You're a great interpreter for Rory.
I agree.
TJ, fantastic interpreter. Here's a throw down the middle, and the Texans with Powell to the 46. Can we do a little
What do you want to see? A little display of offensive linemen? Okay, well, we'll just do a simple one, Rory, where, and I'm going to teach you, I expect you to learn this, too. I know you're a quick learner. Anytime, we already kind of did it, Jason, but our hands get outside. The defensive lineman's hands are inside. Oh, no, I'm getting pushed back. What do you got to do, Jason?
You got to hold him.
You got to circle. You got to circle. Get back on the chest plate. Rory, you got that? You think you got it? No, you don't think you... Okay. All right. Well, let's see if we can do it.
Again. We got to do it again, then. It's a second and one run to the 45 and a first down. All right, try again.
Okay, Rory. Well, it's Rory's turn now. Okay, you're the offensive lineman. You're blocking. Oh, no, I'm getting pushed over. I'm getting... Oh, look at that. He's got some power to him. I like it.
Oh.
He's a much quicker learner than you are, Jason. I tell you that.
That's not hard to do. Awesome to see Rory. Fantastic. Rory wants a hug. Rory, oh boy. You want to call the play? I lost my headset. Rory, you taught Rory so well.
He did.
Rory just blocked me.
He said he's not a big fan of you, though, Jason.
No, that's what
you spent too much time with Paws across the street.
Is that the problem?
Yes.
It's a first down run, and it is Brooks to the outside. Let's get Rory on one more time so I can say hello real fast. Rory wanted a hug, so say hi to Paws for me. We'll see you soon. All right, Rory. Great to meet you. My pleasure. Rory, ladies and gentlemen, that's the best headset placement we've ever had on a telecast. I mean, TJ, maybe if you were a little more right on the nose.
I'll tell you, his head's not that much bigger than mine.
I like it.
Oh, stretching this thing out for sure.
Second down and 5 coming up for the Texans. Thanks to Rory for popping by. You know what? I like the camaraderie of the mascots in the city.
I think they have like
oh, Mr. Cheesy didn't get to it. Oh, boy.
Well, they have to do something where they can't talk, though, because...
That's right. Charades.
Oh,
yeah,
that's a big tailwind.
Well, I guess he's got a chalkboard that he can write down.
Ooh, things are about to explode all over this podcast. Yeah, you better get up there.
39. Keaton Slovis Desert Mountain High School in Arizona. Will hand it off for Brooks right up the gut. He's got a first down across the 30-yard line. Ford's tailgate sweepstakes running all season long and giving Lions fans the chance to drive home the grand prize, a Lions Wrap 2025 Ford vehicle. Sweepstakes open until January 31st, 2026. Must be 18 years or older to enter. No purchase necessary. Head to lionsfordtailgate.com to enter today. Preseason's almost over. This happened fast, by the way. We're halfway through quarter number 4. Some long drives today for the Houston Texans. Brooks, the tailback, fake it there. Here comes Lynn, got into Slovis's face and sped up his timer again. Tell you what, second half, Nate Lynn has played very well.
And it really started with the last play of the first half. Sometimes it takes you, a couple reps, couple series to kind of get in that rhythm, feel out what the offense is doing, feel out what the offensive lineman across from you is doing, maybe try to pick up some tips, and then you gather information. Every time they motion, it's one of these. The best defensive lineman, one of the underrated skills that they can have is reading the offensive lineman's stance. If I can tell if he's going to his right, if he's going to his left, if he's maybe sitting back a little bit and going into a pass set, that automatically changes what you want to do. And then you gather that information, and if you can execute it at a very fast pace, because you only might have a split second to do that, that's where it makes a difference. So then it's not surprising to see some defensive linemen sometimes start to come on as the game goes on, because they've gathered all that information and now they're starting to use all the little tips and keys that they have read for 25-30 plays to their advantage.
That's Wayne State's Anthony Pittman on the tackle. After this play, I want to ask you about some of those keys that you're looking for and how you read tips from a lineman. But first, third down and 12. We're under 7 minutes to go. Quarter number 4. Call it officially 3rd and 13. Slovis off his back foot, going for the end zone and incomplete. He wanted Cephas with Whiteside trailing him, and 4th down coming up. But if you're a defensive lineman, what keys are you reading? Like, where do those tips come from an offensive line?
Well, I think the first thing is you look at the balance. Is he really leaning forward like he's going to fire off the ball? Is he kind of leaning back a little bit? You look at the footwork, the stance, the actual feet. If one foot is behind the other one, if I'm playing right tackle, it might just think of your right foot being staggered about 6 inches behind your left foot. Okay, maybe he does that when he's going to his right, and then when he goes to his left, maybe they're a little bit more balanced, because it's tough when you have that big stagger to open up that inside hip and go the opposite direction. Some of the best defensive linemen that I ever played knew that. They would watch my stance and be like, oh, run this way, run. Then how can I use it against them? I'm pretending it's a run this way, but it's really a play action, and you know what? I got you, buddy.
26-7.
How long ago did I tell you to do that? Anyway, I told you to look underneath it. Oh, shit. Okay. Fuck you. I hate you. A whole different elevator. You should have fucking looked underneath, dude.
Brooke, what are you doing?
You couldn't hear her because she's muted, but she just went, huh?
Brooke, what are you doing?
Playing GTA, what's up? What's up?
What if you try to kill me while I try to beat the game, and we both stream it, and Rob can watch?
Okay.
I also just want to see if this compass works, and I need someone in here.
Yes, you could have definitely rode on that platform. Just like that. Jack. I thought this didn't exist. Oh.
26-7 here in the fourth quarter, 6:35 to go. Stay tuned for the Cure Auto Insurance postgame show for highlights,
Okay.
analysis, and interviews with
Here I
the
come.
Detroit Lions. Isaac Tesla has the lone touchdown for the Lions this afternoon. TJ Lang
just continues to take steps.
What are the chances I actually have rabies?
Still a lot of learning
Low.
to do as we approach the regular season. It's hard not to be excited about the potential that you see Isaac Tesla having, not only in this league, but on this offense, and just the different areas where you could start to use him. And you know what I love is after his touchdown catch, the very next kickoff, he's out there. Yeah. Like, good job, buddy. Okay, now go cover. go block somebody. Go do this, you know. Be versatile.
I did not mean to do that.
Last week, I thought it was a fascinating meeting we had with him.
Not
Because of the way
either.
the kickoff is now, and how important a non-touchback is, and how much you're going to want more coverage involved, you're going to see more skilled players, right? Not just special teamers for special team's sake. You're going to see teams around the league use more of their higher-end talent on special teams because of the value of that yard.
Yeah, you need athletes out there on all four core special teams: punt return, kickoff, kick return. You need guys out there that, you know, can chase somebody down if they have to, but can also play physical. A nice throw from Hendon Hooker over the middle.
To Ronnie Bell, who's got the first down, the former Wolverine. Danny?
Yeah, Michigan fans know Ronnie Bell's
It's
name
downloading the resource pack. Okay, I'm inside of you now.
in terms of
What?
roster cut down day. He says we
Okay, don't
don't
move.
talk about it with each other. It's on no one's
Let me
mind
give you a
because
compass.
You know what? We are trying to make this roster. Bell's mindset is climbing the mountain of one of the deepest wide receivers rooms that Dan
Oh, shit.
Campbell has had since
Sorry.
he's been here. Bell says he's proud of what he's done this training camp, that he's played his best ball in his life, and he loves being back in Michigan, a really familiar place.
Yeah, with his time at the 49ers, certainly he went to high school in Kansas City, but he became a star
do
at
with this
Michigan.
compass
Jackson
types.
lost his shoe, by the way. Who throws a shoe? This wide receiver room
I do a
is
player
so
compass.
deep. There are a lot of choices to be made here.
There are, and you're going to have to
Yeah.
start deciding, you know, do we want to go heavy on receivers because all of these guys can play, and maybe we go lighter some at another position. Those are going to be difficult conversations that Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell are going to have over the next couple days. But you know what? You wouldn't rather have it any other way. You want to have tough decisions. You want to say, we've got a ton of dudes, man, and we've got great options, and really, no matter who we go with, we feel like we are at a great spot. I know that they feel that way with that wide receiver room right now.
Certainly. There was a free runner in Millette. There is a 10-yard sack on the board, but a marker down as well. Here's Stephen Woods.
Illegal formation. Offense. Number 10. That penalty is declined. Second down.
It was on Ronnie Bell, who the look on his face like, what? What'd I do?
Yeah, and that whole play just looked like it was off. I mean, anytime you have a free runner that fast into the backfield, lets me know, Jason, that the guys up front weren't all on the same page. Maybe they heard a different protection, maybe they heard a different call at the line of scrimmage, but you can't have a free runner that fast going right at your quarterback.
That's the communication Dan Campbell talked about. Ronnie Bell on the receiver screen to the 32. So how do you fix that? Like, what is the fix? I know you don't know exactly what happened because you're not down there. What tends to be the fix?
Well, that's difficult from a coaching perspective because Coach told us yesterday, these guys will come to the sideline and, you know, well, you cover for your buddies, you know? You don't want to say, like, I told him what to do and he didn't do it. Like,
Right click me,
maybe I wasn't loud enough.
or whatever, left click,
maybe the word
with the compass that
sounded
you
like
got.
something else. Like, you can understand that. It's
Which
just,
one are
you
you
have to have the
streaming at?
trust, in your buddies. You have to trust in the
Track
quarterback
maybe?
to get you, number one, in the right spot.
Actually, you
and then
both stream.
make sure all five
Yeah, but it
guys
looks a
are
little
seeing it
off.
through the same lens.
Like you're in front of me, but it's
Be the
pointing
right
to the
tackle,
corner of the
so they
compass.
don't
But
get pressure
I've
from
got
him, and the left tackle saying, no,
it's on my
Because
lower
you're
bar
right.
too, though.
You have
Right
to
in front of
see
me.
everything from the same lens. And when there's preseason's tough. I mean, you have so many moving parts, and just as soon as you
It's on
start
like the
settling
lower
into
bar
left
under
tackle,
my
okay,
hearts
go
and
play
shit
right
too,
guard.
so that's
Okay,
fine.
now I'm feeling really good at right guard. Great. Go play center for the next couple series.
Right.
It's fast, but that's what the
Don't
coaches
move.
want to do. They have to challenge these
What is
guys
a kit
to be able to see who can
inventory?
process
What
the
is
information,
that?
who can process what's going on in front of them in a second or
Inventory
two,
true.
and to where we're not taking forever to get to, you know, to where you start getting delayed games or free runners.
Hendon Hooker gets drilled there on a fourth down. It's Haggai on DeBisi with the hit. And with the Texans taking over,
Game
we'll
rule.
step aside and hear this from Meyer.
The good life shouldn't be reserved for the few. The finest cuisine should always be on the menu. And looking good shouldn't just be for the rich and famous. At Meijer, we believe that real life deserves real good, and we work hard to bring more of it. Here, quality meets value, and selection meets savings. So the good life is always within reach. We do more to make life a good deal better at Meijer.
All right, we're 3:48 away, TJ, from the regular season being on the clock. Where's your mind on the Lions right now?
Starting with the next couple days, I want to see what this roster is going to look like. And no matter what happens on Tuesday, that's not going to be the final roster. You know, you're going to have 69 guys in totality, 53 on the regular squad, and then 16 practice squad guys now, which I think is great that they bumped that up, give some more guys opportunities.
Oh, you have no skin on.
But that's going to be number one.
I don't know.
Some of the positions,
It's bothering me though.
wide receiver, we have Harptown. Defensive line, what is the depth going to look like there? And then offensive line depth is certainly one of them.
Start the streams.
You know, Coach was very honest last week when he said that Kyle Allen looks like a number 2 quarterback.
Yep.
And, you know, it'll be interesting to see if, you know, they want to keep 3 of those guys and keep developing the number 2 and number 3, however it shakes out, or do we want to go heavier at another spot? Maybe you keep an extra receiver and you know, just rolling this season with 2 quarterbacks or rolling this season with only 8 offensive
You did it for
linemen. It's going to be
Jackbox.
interesting to see how Brad and Dan construct this roster going into next week.
And to be clear, the weakness of the 69 players and 53 players is you have the practice squad, you have these other roster spots, but you have to sneak them through to make sure that they're not claimed by other teams in certain circumstances. So they think of it as a whole picture. But if you keep one position, part of it's a little bit like options for relief pitchers in Major League Baseball. Some guys are out of options, so it's tougher to.
I haven't beat the game in ages.
In this circumstance, you might.
All you have to do is kill me once, and you have to keep inventory on.
Than the other because of their ability to sneak through to the practice squad, and those are all the decisions, along with everybody else's roster decisions being made across the league at the same time.
And Brad Holmes has a tremendous record of judging which guys he believes he can get back on practice squad. Very rarely do they play the game of, okay, we're going to try to sneak him through, and then they lose him. He's very good at judging which guys he can get back and keep on that developmental squad.
More on this after the 2-minute warning.
You have that compass still?
Please magic. Definitely not slash.
You gotta invite Rob back to the party. Oh. You wanna invite Rob back to the party? Oh, he's restarting. Does the compass work?
Yeah.
I have fucking 3 streams going up at once right now, dude. I'm fucking the guy in the chair, dude. Stop.
Aren't you gonna miss the game? No, I've got NFL Plus. It's on.
That's so fucking cheesy.
Oh my god, I'm getting a phone call. Are you serious right now? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna stop.
Brooke, she didn't actually stop. She's lying. She's trying to get a head start. She's lying.
I'm looking at her right now, dude.
Oh.
Our Jack Daniels make it count player of the game, Isaac Tesla, with his 3rd touchdown of the preseason.
I fucking took that carrot, dude. I wanted that carrot.
He's a rookie who Division II to Arkansas
You
didn't
think
play
you're
as
gonna be
much
able
as
to
he
kill
wanted
her?
to at Arkansas, but a local product who won a state title in this building as a quarterback that was predominantly a running
Be
quarterback.
hyper aggressive on here.
Passes in the state title game, and
Really,
now
half my hand doesn't work.
a real Lion very soon.
Yeah, and how well can he stay grounded, right? A lot of success this preseason throughout
I'm
training
getting
camp,
tense.
the
I'm gonna
joint
fucking
practices, obviously the
move my
games.
pointer finger wrong
Can
and
you
just
continue
die.
to stay level-headed, stay grounded, keep working your way into this system, this offense, keep building trust from your teammates, your coaches, putting yourself in the right position, doing what you're supposed to do, being where you're supposed to be, all those cliche things that we talk about, but at the end of the day, make a difference and can really speed up your development as a player. I know that he's a guy that, like we said, he kind of came in and they were, okay, you know, we want to work him in a little bit, see what kind of talent he has. We know it's going to be, you know, a little bit of time, right, to get used to this level of speed at the NFL, but he's kind of gone from like a, we think he can help us on special teams to, oh, we think he can help us everywhere. Yeah. And as long as he can continue to get better, the sky is the limit for him. He's got a ton of talent. And his coaches and his teammates speak very high of him too, so I think he's got his head on his shoulders the right way. He does the right things, and he's going to have to continue to do that.
And it was a phenomenal worm after the touchdown as well. The great.
You didn't like my 8.7 that
I thought you undervalued it.
Fucking Brooke is playing with like fucking super nice graphics, and Janelle's playing like a fucking poor piece of shit.
Turn them off. Turn them off.
Brooke's fucking on a beautiful mission to kill a fucking idiot. and Janelle is in fucking hell, dude.
Harder to make this roster than it has been in a long time. Tesla making some friends. Kyle Allen saying hello as well. We are done with preseason football.
God damn it!
Our Cure Auto post-game show is coming up next. We'll get TJ's final thoughts on the preseason and then springboard into the regular season.
You know, you should start like a timer to know what your actual time is to finish the game.
No, let's get it. This dude, speedrunning in this game update sucks. Everything's so big. Minecraft.
She's speedrunning and I have to kill her before she beats the game.
Are you a
Oh,
black
fuck.
guy now?
I don't know.
Are you
Okay, I
just walking
can't.
up to her?
I don't know. I kind of forgot the mission, honestly.
You near me?
I don't know.
Is this just, can you pick now, or is it just changing every time? Where's spawn? I gotta turn on chords.
Okay. Oh my gay. Okay. Jesus Christ.
You might need to tap in Rob here.
Robert. Oh. Do you think you need to be tapped in?
What? I think maybe like go do anything so you're not just running at her with no armor and a wooden fucking stick, and you'll be good to go, dude.
I just want to see what she was up to. I just wanted to see what was going on.
You don't need to run away from her either. Like, where are you going right now?
I'm doing stuff, motherfucker. I know where she is all the time, and I'll get her. I need stuff.
You guys should both turn coordinates on so I have a decent idea where you both are in relation to each other.
I'll turn it on. I have to turn it on for the both of us.
Bruh, you're 500 blocks away from her.
And that's okay.
What the fuck?
I can't just run at her, damn. I don't have anything, and I can't find anything. Like, what do you want me to do, motherfucker?
Just play basic Minecraft, dude. Go fucking get some stone and some iron, you dickhead. Fuck's sake, dude.
That's what I'm gonna do.
What
That's
do you
what...
mean, yeah. Fuck you.
I have to do stuff, you dummy. Oh fuck, I'm gonna die. From a fucking gay skeleton. Well fuck, I want that stuff over there.
Oh, fuck. Brighton got me down to 3 hearts.
Oh. Fine.
Hey, you haven't seen the lava pool, have you?
Lava pool? No. Oh shit.
Fire will fuck that thing up if you have any.
Fucking.
Is it still tracking me?
Yeah.
This is like a psycho, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I figured last night with how you're playing every video game that you're pretty intoxicated. Rick, you don't need a lot of anything here.
No.
You're strip mining.
Because I need to find stuff. It's the only way I know to find stuff, Robert.
There's caves.
I was in a cave, but it's dark. It's fucking dark. Everything's dark. I can't fucking see.
Brooke, you need to be like hunting this. She's in the nether right now, dude. She's fucking going, dude.
Let her be in the nether, bro. Let me. Huh.
Not a good nether spawn. Kinda fucked here.
If I had one wish. Fuck.
I have the things to do it.
This is taking so fucking long, dude. That was, yeah. Wow. I think it's my time, dude. I think I have to go now.
Talking about.
You still haven't slept yet?
No.
I don't think you're gonna fix it if I go to sleep now. PM?
My options right now are either go to bed for 8 hours, wake up at 11, keep doing that until like 3 days from now until my shit's fucking fixed and I'm back on regular people time. Or I just truck it out to like 10 p.m. tonight and then I go to bed. Okay. I'm so tired. It's gonna work, dude.
To think, what could you know? Call upon. I'm searching. I heard indeed the Halic tree. I'm searching. I heard the.
Yeah. Goodbye.
But even wooden pickaxe still.
Dude, you scared me so bad. Because my iron one broke. You wanna see what I've been working on?
Yeah.
I don't have a bucket, so this was a lot of work.
I like it. Could find the fortress.
Get a fucking diamond sword.
No, it's iron.
If I shoot at this straight at the ground, do I die?
No. Unless you're low.
Ah! Oh my god, that's so much damage. What is that? What are you doing? What the fuck? Oh my god damn it. Butcher, get off me, you're gay.
Jesus. Hi, Jesus.
I don't think I'm cut out for the manhunt stuff.
Oh, bitch. Oh, you big girl.
Why can't I fucking jump, dude? It's okay. How much damage was that?
3 hearts.
It's a golden shovel. God. Shit breaks so fast. Okay. Oh shit! That was scary. Oh fuck!
Wish I recorded that. Please stop streaming. I want to take a sheet, mate.
This sucks. Rob's gonna be asleep for fucking ever. Are you hungry? Get off me. Over.